Hey y'all, Bree here from Bree's Backyard Homestead. Today we're going to be making goat cheese. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so since it's kind of winter time here in Colorado, we're using the wood stove to heat up our milk. This is just half gallon of fresh goat's milk from the girls here on the farm, and you want to get this heated up to between 70 and 80 degrees. So hold tight. Alright, our milk is to temperature. So I pulled it off the stove, and we're going to be adding our mesophilic culture, and we're just going to use part of the packet, and we're going to sprinkle it right on top of the milk, and then we're just going to leave that to sit for a couple minutes to rehydrate. While we're waiting for our culture to rehydrate, we're just going to take a couple drops of animal rennet and put that in about a quarter cup of cool non-chlorinated water. Mix that up. This is just going to help the cheese set up a little bit firmer. And then as soon as that culture is finished rehydrating and we stir that in, we're going to add our rennet mixture. In a couple minutes, we're just going to softly stir up and down just to kind of get that culture incorporated. Make sure we're getting all of it. Just doing nice soft strokes here. And now we're going to take our rennet mixture and just kind of doing this one-handed is a little awkward, so bear with me. And then just go back to slowly stirring. We want to make sure this is all fully incorporated, so it's all going to set up nice. And we're making a soft cheese. It's a goat's milk cheese called Chev, and it's just a nice, smooth, creamy cheese. Okay, now that everything is mixed up, we are just going to put the lid back on this and cover it up with a towel because it is kind of cold in my kitchen. And it's going to just rest undisturbed. You don't want to be moving it around. That way the curds can form nicely, and this is going to set probably overnight. So we'll see you in the morning. Hey y'all, it's tomorrow and our cheese is ready. So I've got just a little colander here lined with cheesecloth. We are going to take a ladle and just spoon out the curds. This is going to be messy, and doing this one hand is kind of a pain, but bear with me. So I'm just going to scoop all of this out. So we're going to be draining the whey off of these curds so we can finish making our Chev. Okay, hang tight while I get all this drained. Okay, all the curds and the whey are in the cheesecloth. So you're just going to take the corners, try to take the corners, there we go. Just going to kind of pick that up, twist it into a ball. One-handed is not very easy, but bear with me. And we're just going to go ahead and leave that in our colander here. You can hang it if you want to. It usually doesn't make too much of a difference, in my opinion, if it's hung up or left in the colander. And then, we go. I'm going to put that back top of the pot to finish draining. Make sure and tuck in your tails of that cheesecloth. Then we're going to go ahead and put the lid back on this, cover it back up, and it's going to sit for about another 6 more hours. See you in a bit. Okay, so our cheese has been draining here. I actually went to work, so it's been in here for about 9 hours. So we are just going to go ahead and take it out, dump it out of the cheesecloth. And since it did hang a little bit longer than normal, it's going to be a little bit more firm. This would be good, like, crumbled up on top of a salad. But you can always either take a couple tablespoons of the whey that you have left over or some heavy cream and blend that all up and make a nice creamy cheese. I'm actually going to roll this into a log and coat it with some herbs. So hang tight and I will let you see the finished product. And here we go. Here's our finished product. I did go ahead and mix in a couple tablespoons of the whey just to make it a little more creamy because it really didn't want to roll very well. It just kind of crumbled apart. And then I mixed in some fine ground pink Himalayan salt, some cowboy candy, which is candied jalapenos, give it a little bit of spice, a little bit of garlic, and then I rolled it in parsley and chives from the garden. And it's done. It's all ready to go. And you can do any kind of flavor combination you want. You could roll it in chopped nuts. You could put in blueberries, cranberries, honey, anything. This cheese is so versatile and it's so good on crackers. You can even use it in place of ricotta in lasagna recipes. It's amazing. And there you go. Made from scratch. Fresh Chev. Y'all have a good day. Bye.